I work with CEOs and executives all around the world, and it's often a case of, from my experience, there's usually one or two people in that executive team that, based on their pathology, are actually having an impact, a detrimental impact on the entire organization. Because as we know, the tone, the direction, the culture is set from the top of the organization. And so a lot of the work that I do is around how do we carefully, build, isolate the behavior of this person, but also build some sort of understanding around the potential issues that they have. And, we're talking about serious things. We're talking about narcissistic personality disorder. We're talking about things that are really difficult to talk about. So, how far do you think we are from actually achieving that in the corporate sense? Because that's a really difficult, but it's a very difficult but real reality that we're facing.
Yeah, so there was a philosopher, psychologist in the early 1900s. His name was Frantz Fanon. And he said that every single cohort of generations will have a mission. And the mission many times won't be discussed, but a generation will have a kind of a shared mission. I believe that this younger generation that we have, especially in the United States, but across the world, is much more demanding of this process of normalization in terms of mental wellness. They are demanding that we do something more. And I think corporations and organizations are hearing that demand. Now, they may be slow to move the process because oftentimes you have leadership that have detrimental behaviors and they see the world differently and they may have struggles. But there are also leaders that are champions for this work. That how do we find those leaders that are champions that can push the agenda forward and couple those champions with those folks that are within the organization that are demanding more? We need more support. We do want someone on staff that is here to support us.